G'day, welcome back to Having a Crack. Today what we're going to be doing is the bottom section of the bench build, the carcass. We're going to be cutting that all out and putting it together. But first, I suppose I should show you the plans if you haven't seen them before. That's them there, it's just in an XL. I drew this up myself. You can see there's around about 10 sections to it. There's 5 cupboard spaces and then there's 5 lots of the drawer sections. So you'll first notice that the bench is an L shaped. On the left hand side there's going to be a computer table. So I'll be able to put a seat there and put my legs underneath where it says computer table and work on any plans or whatever I may be doing at the time. Down the far end you can see where it says sink, so there's definitely going to be sink and running water down there. And where it says P1A, that's where the cupboard spaces are. Also underneath the sink, that's where the cupboard spaces are as well. And all the rest of those, P1, P2, P3, is where all the drawer spaces are. And right in the centre, that's where the drop saw is. That's why there's that cutout space, because that's the height of the Makita drop saw. So when you're sliding your pieces of wood through, it's going to be level with the bench. All right, enough of talking. Let's get down to the shed and start cutting out all these pieces. So what we're going to do first is measure up all these long lengths of yellow tongue. Yep, that's what we're going to be using for the carcasses. They're strong, termite proof, waterproof and cost effective. So I'm just chopping out all the carcasses at the moment. Now I'm just going to line up all the stringers. The stringers are the top pieces which run across the top of all your carcasses and hold everything together. Now I'm just chopping them to size. These carcasses, I'm just getting them 100% straight and square. Alright. So we've finished all the cutting, or the majority of it anyway. So let's go and start put all these pieces together. That's what the inside of all my carcasses look like. That's where all my stringers are all going to go. And this is where all my face fronts are going to go. So before we tie all the bench together, I'm just going to make up some spaces that go in between all the carcasses, which will make sure that we get the exact measurements between the drawers and the cupboards exactly right. And I'm going to use this Makita drop saw. It's the first time I've ever used it, so let's give it a whirl. Nice sharp edge on that. Alright, it's time to put it together. Let's do it. So what I'm doing right now is just standing all these carcasses up, and I'm just using clamps to make them balanced so they don't fall over. Get some glue down on those spots and then grab some stringers. We'll line them all up, measure the gaps out properly, and then we'll get the drill out, countersink some holes and then put some screws in, make this nice and strong. Alright, that's one side of the carcass done. I've got to flip it over now, rotate it around and do the exact thing to the other side. So these are the screws I'll be using. They're treated pine ones. And they've got a square head on the end of them instead of a Phillips head. It makes them a lot easier to screw in and they won't strip. So there you go. That's one carcass done. All I've got to do now is just flip it over into this corner where it's going to go, and let's see how she looks. How good's that? Come here and have a bit of a closer look. Love the look of that. So now it's time to do the other side. It's going to be exactly the same as this, but in reverse. Just doing the same process again, getting all the carcasses out, gluing, screwing, making it all nice and solid. And don't forget to use them spaces in between each of the carcasses, as you can see where the clamp starts appearing. This makes sure that all your spaces are 100% accurate, so when you put your drawers in, you won't have any problems. Okay, so that's the second carcass we've done. So we've done both the bookends, that side and that side. All we got to do is the centre bit, which houses the Makita drop saw. There's the pieces there, there's my stringers. Let's get stuck into it. This was the easiest of the benches to do. Only had to put two ends together, so we're in the home straight. Yeah! Okay, that's all the carcasses done. We can now put them up against the wall, but got to move those boards out the road. Another job. Wouldn't it be good if those boards, those dark ones over there, were gone with just a click of a finger? It worked. I should try that more often. So it's time to put all these carcasses up against the back wall here. So let's get stuck into it. How sweet's that look? Bloody ripper. That's looking so good. Alright, let's get on to the next step. So what I'm going to do now is just secure all these bench carcasses to the wall, just using these bolts. It's probably going to be a bit hard to film this, but it's pretty simple. All I'm going to do is try and straighten them up, make sure they're square, and then bolt them up. So here I'm just clamping all the sections together so we can clamp them all up as one, and just putting a couple of bolts through the stringers into those wooden beams that I put up in part 3 or part 4 of this video series. Alright, nearly finished up for the day, but I've just got one more bit to do. These long pieces I'm going to put in these areas right here, all the way right through. So I'm just going to glue them in, knock them in with a mallet, square them up, and then screw them in. So that's it today for the bench build. I think it's looking pretty good, pretty happy with the outcome at the moment. So if you want to continue watching this build, hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to do that, it really helps the channel out. And I'll see you in part 7. Cheers.